Instead of sending me that piece, Amazon sent me a 2-pack of douche. Douche, whatever.
The douche for the fucking vagina?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't you. Your brother was there with me.
Trying to tell you something.
I'm like, did I just pay $329 for a 2-pack of douche?
Wow.
So I called them like, yo, you guys didn't send me what I ordered. Like, oh, what did you get? I'll screenshot and send it to you. It's fucking 2-pack of douche.
Wow, a 2-pack of douche. They're like, guess what?
Got 2 Rickies.
Wow, dude, that's pretty funny.
You can find us at BWSSpodcast.com and on Facebook at BWSS Podcast. This is because we said so. Let's start the show.
And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami, with your hosts, Seth and Laz and Research Lucas. It's because we said so.
It's all or nothing. All or nothing.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing, actually. Fuck y'all. All right, folks. Well, this is because we said so. You got Seth in mic 1. You got Laz in mic 2.
Yo.
You got Lucas in mic 3.
Hey.
And Shake and Bake Ricky is back. You know, Dr. Talk.
Feels good.
Doctor, when I fucking feel like it. So, you can get us at our website, BWSSpodcast.com. And you can get us a contact at BWSS Podcast. We record everything on camera at Arcane Studios. All the music is by then silenced, and you can watch all of our shows on YouTube if you're listening, and if you're watching, you can watch all of our shows, or you can listen to all of our shows, that is. And somehow I lost my fancy sunglasses, so let me switch this up. So anyway, please, if you like the show, tell your friends, tell the person that maybe on your favorite crypto Discord channel or Reddit, you guys, as much as I appreciate the fact that we're rocking out with these tokens, I really appreciate it if you listen to this podcast. And maybe if Ricky get off the fucking phone, because we can all see you over there as well as you hear. I put a knife shelf right over there so you can put your phone there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go ahead. That being said, we're going to be talking about micro crypto DogeBonk, which is DOBO, DOBO, which is one of the coins that's starting to make a little bit of headway. And it's super, super cheap. I want to do a little bit more with the micro crypto coins, like maybe once every 6 weeks, we'll just pick one because it is an emerging market. And there are people, especially, the people that are in a little chat, but people are like, hey, can you help me out with this? What are your thoughts on that? And what coins are you looking at? And blah, blah, blah. So Delhi, India shut down schools and colleges. Did you hear this one recently?
Where?
No.
Delhi, India.
Okay.
No? Missiles around the world. Anyone? Did
Russia?
they find Jimmy Hoffa?
No.
I read something about it that they found in some type of landfill. They're supposed to be 6 feet under.
So, did they find Jimmy Hoffa? WTF News, weather, Laz's Corner positivity. And we'll look into Omicron as well. We don't know exactly what's going on with that. We don't know if it's any better, any worse. We know it's on our radar, but until
Megatron?
Yeah, right. Decepticons.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
what I was fucking with Rick today. He was like, no, there's no way that's the name. I'm like, yes, it is.
Omicron, bro. Really? Omicron, guys? Really? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into our main topic, which is DogeBonk. And here, let me go over to the screen here. So as you can see, this is a DogeBonk website. Not super fancy. It's a coin ticker. I guess you call it a ticker or whatever, is DOBO. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's something that I recently invested in. I've been looking into it. I really like the tokenomics, as they call it, basically the economics of the token. But that being said, you can read it right in front of you. This is, kind of their thought on starting this particular meme coin or meme token. DogeBonk is on a journey to bonk the crypto clown world, from soulless meme coins with random name combinations, rug pulls, and cash grabs to useless coin and recycled NFTs. Crypto clown world. Yeah, all these people just coming up with these stupid, everyone's like, Doge, you have Elon now. I think it's Elon, Shibu Elon. They're just all biting off this Dogecoin thing. It's kind of funny because that's exactly what they're doing. But you know what? If it works, all the way to the bank. So DogeBonk is showing what meme coins should be all about, funny memes. And I will say the memes are funny. In fact, let me go into some of them right here just to show you a couple of the ones that I saw. So this one's Starbonks, as you can see. Basically Starbucks, but he turned to bonk. Everything's bonk. You know, like, bro, what the bonk are you looking at? That's kind of the way, you know. And then we got this one, the Bonksons instead of the Simpsons, which is kind of funny. So we got this one. This one's full because the whole thing with the bonk is you know, hit people with the bat. That's kind of what the whole image of the coin is. The what?
It's called the horny stick.
The horny
You get
stick,
bonked
yeah.
And get sent to horny jail.
But
What?
Yeah, I mean they gotta have
That's a
a
meme.
thing, man.
It's a meme.
So, but here's the thing: like this one, obviously he bonked all these people on top of the head, and he's being led away in a taxi cab. And then this one, I think this is from some Netflix show. So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile, that damn smile, is like a Shiba Inu who's smiling. But what's that, Lucas?
I think that's from Twilight.
Is it Twilight?
I think.
Are you sure?
I don't. She doesn't.
I don't think so.
You're not. You can't even see what I'm looking
not
at.
even Twilight.
No, but
That's
I
not
know
Twilight.
exactly because I used that meme to hit on some girls as a joke.
Oh boy! Wow.
Obviously, it didn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You sure it was girls. So, and then this last one, this one's really cool. This is actually where they advertise across the world. You can see Atlantic City, New Jersey, Australia, New York City, Germany, Manchester, UK. They're literally buying up billboards to get this thing going, which is really, really awesome. So, you know, it's an active community. There's a lot going on with it, which is really cool. But I do want to get into some of the tokenomics, as they say, and a little bit about the coin. Before we get started, any questions out there? Anyone? All right, cool. So,
how deep into the token are you?
what? How much money have I invested?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
How deep
have
into
20
token are you?
How deep into the token am I? Is that supposed to be like
He's trying to be funny, but I don't know what the funny part is.
Where are you going with this, bro? There you go. Does that
much
make
have
you
you
feel better?
invested?
There we go. That's even
Thanks.
better. How
You're
deep into the token are you? I don't get it. That's okay. We'll leave that in just for you. So why DOBO? One of the biggest things in here, let me actually go back and I'll scroll down. First of all, as you can see right here, ownership is renounced. So they don't own it. The people that started don't own it. They transferred the ownership into the blockchain. It's not owned by anybody. Really important because if nobody owns it, that essentially means that nobody has control over it. It's literally a DeFi, decentralized financial coin or token. And so nobody has control over it. It's out. It does its thing. And now all we can do is promote it to do whatever we think is necessary.
So even if you own like most of whatever it is, you don't have any control of whatever's going on.
No, but if you own most of it, you can still do what's called a rug pull. And that's, you know, one of the things about being no ownership is there's not going to be a rug pull in that regard, but you can still get rug pulled, which is why I go over here on the left, liquidity is locked forever. So what happens is when you start a coin, you have your liquidity pool, and that liquidity pool basically, you know, when you first start your coin, like in this case, it started with, and you can see down here, total supply is 1 quadrillion. So basically 1,000 trillion. And so you basically have to put that into an area or an exchange where someone can buy them. But the thing is, if you don't have a liquidity pool, people can't sell them because you need to be able to pull liquidity out. So what a liquidity pool is, that enables the transactions to happen. But if the liquidity pool is locked, that means that they can't just take all the money out of it. Like whatever's in there, it's locked away. And they locked it forever. You can lock it for a year, 5 years. You can lock it for, you know, however long you want, but it's locked forever. They will never be able to get into that. That's important.
Forever.
Forever. The liquidity pool is locked forever. No one will ever be able to get in there and just empty it out. And that's how people get, you know, the rug pull.
You can sell to people, but you can't take the money out.
Basically, if I start a coin, I got to put the coins in this exchange.
Right.
Okay.
And so that exchange, you know, they have the coins. I can't access them. The exchange has them. And then you have your liquidity pool, which is basically where your money is, where the money is located.
Right.
And if you have it locked away forever, I would never be able to just go in there and empty it out. You know what I'm saying?
No.
What? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's.
To him, it sounds absurd.
You wanted me to ask questions, right?
Sure.
All right.
So if I start a coin, like in this case, there's 1 quadrillion, 300 billion were put into a burn address. That means those coins just cease to exist. They don't exist anymore. 680 trillion, you can see right here, was sent to Pancake Swap for liquidity. So basically, if you want to buy them, you got to get them through this specific website or this specific exchange called PancakeSwap. You can also get it at the DogeBonk website, which is DOGEBONK. But anyway, so they own everything that's going to be ever purchased and sold. They start off owning. If I purchase some, or if you purchase some, you actually, what you're doing is you're giving your money to PancakeSwap. They give you the coins. However, if you don't have a liquidity pool, you won't be able to actually sell them because you're not selling them back to PancakeSwap. You're selling them to the liquidity pool.
Okay.
So in other words, it's kind of like having a bank. Like when you're, getting funds from me, basically what you're doing is, let's say you're getting a gold, I own a bank and you're getting a gold bar from me. So you give me money, I give you the gold bar. If you want to take that gold bar and exchange it for money, if I don't have any money in the bank, I can't give you the money. So that's what the liquidity pool is. It acts as your bank, for your specific coin. So, but they have it locked forever. So that means, if I own that bank, I can't just, and I sell a whole bunch of gold bars, I can't just empty out my bank and peace out, and you guys are stuck with the gold bars, essentially. So anyway, once again, it can be sometimes locked for 1 to 5 years. Currently, the liquidity pool for DogeBonk is 8.7% of the market cap, which is 25 trillion tokens and about $3.8 million worth. So if people want to cash out, $1 million worth, they can cash out up to $3.8 million worth of the tokens right now, which is a lot because the coin is super, super inexpensive.
But you could sell to someone else.
You could send it to somebody else. Sure, you can do a trade. Yeah. Absolutely. And real quick on the rug pools, because this happens a lot. People make these coins, they don't lock the liquidity pool, or they own like 50% of them, 70% of them. And then what happens is when the coin goes up in value, they just sell all their coins and bounce. Exactly.
That's what happened with Shiba.
With Shibu?
Shiba Inu?
No, because Shiba Inu, we'll get into it. Actually, let's do it right fucking now. I actually have some of Shiba Inu right here. So if you look at the liquidity right here, actually, let me go over here for those of you watching. So right here, you can see the 300,000 that was sent to the burn address. Really, really important. And you can see the 680 trillion that was sent to PancakeSwap. So that's basically it. Sounds like 20 trillion was kept by the creators, which is a very, very small amount considering 1 quadrillion was created. So here we have the burn address right now. The burn address has 41% of the actual, all of the coins. So once again, when you create these coins, what you want to do is you want to create a burn address. And what that does is it takes away from the actual coins in circulation. So what happens is, with Dogecoin, every, what was it, like 20 million or like 28 million are being created like every day. In this case, they created 1 quadrillion. That's it. When they're gone forever. No ifs, ands, or buts. So you put 30% or 30 trillion tokens into this burn address. And what that, 300 trillion tokens into this burn address, that takes them away forever. But if you notice right here, that 300 trillion has already turned into 415 trillion, and the coin's less than 2 months old. So the burn address is moving a lot. If you look down here, right below, you see PancakeSwap, 2.57%. That's the 3.8 million that I said that they owned. It's actually updated a little bit. So that's PancakeSwap. They own 2.5%. But after that, 1.4%, 1.4%, 1.4%, 1.37%. So this is all the people out there that own percentages. It's not a lot, like 1.4. So if somebody decides they just want to dump everything they have and cash out 2 million, it's going to take a hit, but it's not going to be a major deal. However, I already loaded this up. So you can see right here, this is Shiba Inu, SHIB. So the top 2 owners, 13.8% and 13.3%. So they own like 27% of all the tokens out there. So yeah, if they wanted to sell it at 27% of the tokens, tank Shiba Inu and walk away, dude, that would completely end the coin. And that's the major difference. Yes, there's a lot of people selling off Shiba Inu, a lot of people cashing out. It got, they're like, fuck it. I made my $1 million, $2 million. One guy made like, what was it, $4 billion? Yep. He cashed out. Why wouldn't you? I don't know if he cashed out everything. So Shiba Inu, 27%, a little over 27% between these two. Next is 2%, 2%. But those two could completely wipe you out. With DogeBonk, the highest you have is 1.4, 1.4. So it's really not that much, So But you could have a rug pull. So Squid Game, you guys know the TV show Squid Game on Netflix?
Heard about it, never watched it.
So they did a coin. It was a complete freaking scam. So what happens is they create the coin. The coin was like some guy read the article, and this is Chris Stokel from Walker from Wired Magazine. So what he ended up doing was he invested. This is $300. He's like, I write about this stuff. I'm an investor, like I'm a journalist. Let's see what happens, bro. His $300 turned into like over $1 million based on what the coin was worth, because it was worth $1, then it was up to $5, then $100, then eventually the coin made over $2,000 a coin. So the way Squid Game coin scam worked, this is once again Wired Magazine, Chris Stokel Walker, is simple as far as crypto goes. It takes advantage of the liquidity pool, like I said, that exists between Squid tokens issued and in the tokens that are used to swap it, which is Binance token, issued by Binance. So the team behind the Squid Game coin issued their tokens and held the majority of the supply. Once again, you're owning like 40, 50% of all the coins out there. That allowed them to transfer the value of the Squid Game coins into BNB tokens, once again, the Binance token, which right now is about $680 each, which they stole away. The theft is public, but the scammers used a mixing and tumbling service called Tornado Cash to obscure their tracks. Tornado Cash basically lets you just do a coin swap and erases your tracks, so to speak. So yeah, you can just have the rug pull and get completely scammed and completely screwed.
He lost whatever $300 he
His
put in.
$300, yeah, and
But
he kind of knew.
did it just because that's what he does.
Well, he was hoping to make
talks
some
about it.
money, sure, but he was like $300. What's $300? You know,
Yeah.
I'll throw it in there. So, but what happened was people realized they couldn't get their money out, and so like people were like, wait a minute, I can't get my money out. What's going on? And finally became such a big deal that people pulled the rug, got out with like $3 million or something like that. It's crazy, dude. So here's what's really interesting about this specifically is the tokenomics on this. Let me pull up the white paper here. So the white paper is basically like your mission statement. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. So if you go down here, and here shows you the 1 quadrillion, 300,000 to the initial burn, 300 trillion, 700 trillion initial supply. But of course, almost all that was sent to Pancake Swap, as I said. So here's what's cool. So a lot of people say that's not cool, but it is. So 10% of your transaction is kind of like a tax. So if you invest $100, you really only get $90 worth. The reason why is 5% of that transaction goes into the liquidity pool. Once again, it's locked away. So in addition to it going to the liquidity pool, which helps the actual coin and builds up the bank for the coin, which makes it more valuable, it also kind of burns it a little bit because, I mean, not really, but it takes it out of the supply in a lot of ways. And then also the other 5%, it goes redistributed back to the coin holders, such as myself. So those of you that invest in cryptocurrency, you're used to, staking your coins. You put your coins in a wallet, you leave them there, and you get coins back. Reflections, which is what this is, basically what happens is the 5% of the other 5% is reflected back to the users, such as myself. So for instance, let me just look. I would give you a screenshot, but the wallet I use doesn't allow it for security purpose, which is understandable. So for instance, I have gotten so far today 7 million coins in reflections, because for every transaction you have 5% of that gets reflected to the people that own the coins, such as myself. And the more you own, the more that reflection you get. So what's important about that is that keeps people from wanting to sell, because if you're a swing trader, let's say I want to buy low and sell high, you're looking at a 20% tax on that. Once you buy, it's 10%. When you sell, it's 10%. So if you're not getting at least like a 30% swing, it's not even worth your freaking time. So it keeps people from wanting to sell, because the longer the coins sit there, the more you're going to get in reflections. It also gets people to want to get in early, because the way the reflections work is, right now the coin's super cheap, and we're going to go in. It's like 6 zeros and like right now 2. So 0.0000002 more or less. And so what happens is, right now for my $100, I get a lot of freaking coins. But as the price of the coin goes up, that $100, you're not going to get as many, so the reflections are going to go down. So getting in early is really, really important, because you're going to get more reflections. You got people spending, like today, I saw a purchase for like $56,000 worth of this coin. That's a lot of reflections coming back to the rest of us. Really, really important. So, that's one of the things that I like about this is a 10% tax, but it all goes to the coin, the community, stuff like that. So any last minute questions before we kind of move into a chart and look at and all that?
Nah.
No?
So he said DogeBonk.
DogeBonk, DOBO. What's that, Lucas?
Could you go back over through the whole thing? I wasn't paying attention.
Doesn't matter, Lucas. Well, since you weren't paying attention, why haven't you purchased any yet? Because I told you about it. Go ahead.
Because I haven't had a chance
He's
to
like,
get
I don't
my
have
license.
my ID. My ID expired. I'm going to get it this day.
Let me ask.
I got it.
Let me
I
ask
got
you a
it.
question.
And he said, "Oh my gay."
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know you got it, but you still haven't gotten the coin. What's that, Ricky?
Is it on crypto.com, Robinhood?
No, you got to
or-
use Pancake Swap. I created a video about on how to buy it. So those of you listening, I didn't do the audio version because you do need to see it. But if you go to our YouTube page, it's like an 8-minute video on how you can purchase it.
Okay.
But if you want help, just let me know. I'll definitely show you. What's
I'll
that,
jump
Lucas?
into that.
Nothing.
Nothing. So why didn't you get it yet?
Because up until Saturday, my license was expired, and I
Sure.
haven't had a chance to get to the DMV to get it renewed.
You
What,
have
you
it though.
actually have your
You have it
license
though. It's
license?
Monday.
I know.
Your
I'm just
license?
saying.
Like your driver's license?
Yeah, it was expired. Only Lucas.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
that's small town living.
It's not only him. There's other people too.
Yeah. What's that behind you, by the way? Is that a flood?
Yeah, this was a couple of years ago. We had.
Is that a
it was
road
during-
flooded out?
Yeah, this is actually a bridge is underneath that.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Damn!
On
Turned
this
into a
side,
dam.
Yet on this side, a bunch of trees got underneath of it, blocked it off.
Wow!
And over here on this side is probably a good 6-foot drop from roadway to water.
Sure. So those of you listening, basically the bridge got blocked and the bridge turned into a dam. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the water overflew. The top.
Overflew. I don't know about that
What's
one.
that word?
Overflowed.
Overflowed.
Yeah, overflowed.
Is
Overflew. Jesus.
overflowed?
It's
is
like
a
when you're
past
done
tense
being
of
sick. I'm overflew.
Overflowed is a past tense of overflow.
Okay.
No, bro.
I doubt it.
fuck?
But you can look it up. Go ahead.
Research Lucas.
All right, so real quick, you can see the community, they have marketing, meme god, people that make memes, other marketing, community outreach. My guess is the people that own the 1.4% that we showed, it's probably these guys. These are some of the memes I showed you. And then the reflection tracker. If you want to connect your wallet, they'll show you what you're reflecting, but I can pretty much see it on a daily basis. I do want to go to the chart though. So this is Dex Tools. I like to use Dex Tools quite a bit. And the reason why, it's just really good. There's another one out there called PooCoin, POOCOINE, which is really good. And you can actually do some
Shitcoin.
charting. Well, I mean, they're popular. A lot of people use them. And I like them
If
because
there's a
they provide just a little bit more information than this one. What's that, Lucas?
If there's a poo coin, is there a P coin?
Oh, you're an idiot, bro. Jesus. So you can see, actually, let me back up. Let me give you like the full breadth of where the coin's kind of gone in the last, I don't know, month and a half. So this is the beginning. So this is October 21st. I got in right around 12. So I got in at 0.00000012. But people that got in earlier did really well. And you can see it, we're always going to assume it's 0.0, 0.6 zeros. So when I'm talking 16, 6 zeros with a 16, blah, blah, blah. So it actually, at one point, it had gone up to 38, almost 40. But it has dipped down quite a bit. You can see actually it's doing a bit of descending channel, which isn't the most, positive thing. But what's interesting is because all the stuff is being bought and sold, the reflections are coming back. And a lot of people with really a lot of the whales that have trillions of coins, they're selling off to make a little bit of money. So it's kind of a good thing in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it's not the most positive situation in the world. You would obviously rather be going up. But if you look at all the other coins out there, for instance, just for the hell of it, let's pull up Shiba Inu. So if we look at that chart, it's going to be almost completely the exact same thing. Really, really low, and then all of a sudden it completely explodes, going up, and then it kind of descends. Although Shiba Inu has been descending a lot more slowly, it actually kind of has gone up a little bit recently. But similar chart. The good thing is though, it tends to have a bottom around 12. Once it hit 12, it always tends to bounce back up. So what we're anticipating, there's a few ways of looking at it. One could be it's going to just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. There are people that are saying, it might, be kind of slow until after Christmas because people are going to be worried about Christmas and stuff, which is kind of a thing that happens to crypto. And then all of a sudden it's going to explode in January. We're not really sure. You can see the 37,743 wallet holders, which is slowly ticking up. At one point, we were getting about 200-300 a day when everything was going up. Now it's actually kind of dipped down, but we're still getting about 100 a day wallet holders, which is really good as well. Market cap is 94 million. Now, obviously, the market cap for Shiba Inu, which is a lot higher, but once you start getting into like the higher market caps, so when you can really start making a lot more money. So that's pretty much it. It's really risky, obviously, but you throw a little money in there, you never know what could happen. And the thing is, getting in early, getting those reflections, it could be really, really positive for you. So that's what's up. Convinced, Ricky? Yes, no?
I have money invested in it. I'm just waiting.
In DogeBonk?
No. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu,
Okay.
Ethereum.
Sure. Well, Ethereum's a good one. SHIB, I would say so. Doge. Bro, they're adding like 20-some million coins a day or something like that. I just don't see how it could do, much better than it is. It might shoot up or whatever, but people that are playing those risky plays, Elon Musk isn't involved anymore. So you can see just today, it was like around 16, dipped all the way down to 12. Now it's climbing back up again. So we'll see what happens with this one. I'm sitting on, a nice chunk of change with this.
I just want one of them to hit $1.
Let's just say if we drop a couple zeros, I'll be a millionaire. So that'd be nice. So yeah, that would be nice.
$1.
Yeah, it could be. But yeah, looking at the chart, it's not the most positive thing, So 24th, 25th, just in the last week, it just slowly dips and climbs back up, climbs back up. But each dip is lower. Well, actually, this one wasn't. So we'll see what happens. So then I guess that's pretty
When do you
much
get
it.
out? When do you decide to get out of it?
When it hits $1.
No, it's the dollar, bro.
No,
if
I'm
we
saying,
drop a couple zeros, I might catch a little bit out. But if it gets to where Shiba Inu is, dude, I'll be a multimillionaire.
But I'm saying, if it keeps dipping and going up and keeps, how do you know
at
it's
this
gonna
point,
go back up?
I'm not going to cash out. I'll sit on because Shiba Inu, dude, was worthless for a year before it finally started to explode.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just I'm in it. I'm not going to sell any of this shit. I sold half of my Shiba and put some of it into this because Shiba I made some money on. All right, so I guess with that, any shout outs over there, Les?
Oh yeah, my youngest brother's birthday today. Happy
Okay,
birthday,
nice.
Daryl.
Happy birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You don't have a birthday button.
No birthday button.
30. 31.
30? Okay.
30?
91.
Nice.
He was born in 91.
Okay. Nice. Wow.
You gotta think about it. That's sad.
Nah, I'm 6 years young.
I
older than
have to
him.
think
He's
about how
5.5.
old Lucas is. Fucking A.
So I know, at this point,
Dick.
if I'm 35, he's turning 30. That's how I know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So, okay, Laz. Any shout outs, Lucas?
No.
No? Okay. Ricky, shout outs?
Nah.
No? Yeah.
Hey, I met a lot of people from Philadelphia this week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, at the hotel. It was weird.
Snowbirds.
I was
Yeah.
I know people from
That's
Philly.
true, actually.
But there's so many different people that live in Philly
That's true.
or Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but there's a lot of different communities, I guess you could
different kind of
say.
people, different that's
Not as much as Miami, of course. Jesus, if there's a nationality, you'll find it. Swahili area.
I expect
Miami is like a country in its own.
It's
I expect everybody to be like Lucas. And
Sure.
then you
What?
We have a lot
Anybody
of
but
different
that.
flavors of white.
Yeah, basically, that's what it
Off-white.
is.
That's good.
eggshell white, pearl white,
Matt.
matte.
Matt White.
I know a few whites that are.
So, all right. Well, I want to shout out the fam. I went home, visited family for Thanksgiving. So, Grandma, it was great to see you. If you're watching this show, what we just talked about means nothing to you, but maybe learned a little something. So, Aunt Lisa and Uncle Mike was great. And Alicia was an angel. She was a little rough. She wouldn't leave the dogs alone. The one dog, Bubbles, which is a red-nosed pit. She, she's just a beautiful, beautiful dog. And not a red-nosed pit, but there's it's a white dog pit mix. But she's great, sweet, but she's 12. So when Alicia's always in her face, she just keeps getting up and walking away, getting up, walking away. So I was like, Alicia, leave Bubbles alone. But Spirit, she's 5, German Shepherd. She was all about the playfulness. and all that. So it was great.
She was fine with the
Catherine,
dogs.
Steve.
Was she worried at first when she got
Alex.
there, or not really?
No, she's totally cool.
Okay.
Yeah, she got in there. I was just ready to rumble. Fucking A. So, but it was cool, man. The only hard part was the flight, in the airport with her. Man, it's a challenge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, she wants to go to the bathroom on the airplane. It's like, oh, God. All right, let's go.
Can you hold it?
I
don't know that.
No.
They cannot hold.
Oh, I know they can't hold it, bro.
Jeez.
You didn't
All
have a bottle or something with you?
Nah.
What?
Only Lucas
On the
would say
plane?
something that's stupid.
For a kid?
3-year-old girl, dickhead. What a dumbass.
Yeah, you're not a parent.
No. I mean,
He is.
I know he is, but he's not really.
Sheesh. All right, we're going to take our first little break. We'll be back with quick news, WTF news, and that's what's up. Boom.
Boom.
We've done some program changes, to spice it up. You know how we do.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, we ready?
It's time for quick news.
All right, BBC. So, Delhi, India. What's so funny?
You said BBC.
But I knew he was gonna laugh at it.
BBC.
Yeah,
Think about it.
BBC.
big black cock. It's porn.
Oh,
Like, of course he
Wow.
would laugh. As soon as he laughed, I knew when he was laughing. But I'm just like, really?
It's the
Wow.
way he said it. The deuce, BBC.
okay. Well, for those of you listeners out there, you learned something new today. BBC.
You didn't know
Although
about that?
I knew. Jeez.
But I didn't think he was gonna laugh about. Like, that's why I laughed. Because why would you laugh about?
I laughed because he tried to make it sound serious.
Well, it is serious. It's BBC
He
News.
always says it. Though.
Good Lord. Anyway, Delhi in
Children.
India, schools and colleges shut down as pollution worsens. Authorities in India's capital, Delhi, have shut down all schools and colleges indefinitely amid the worsening levels of air pollution. Construction work had also been banned, but an exception has been made for transport and defense-related projects. Only 5 of the 11 coal-based power plants in the city have been allowed to operate. A toxic haze has smothered Delhi since the festival of Diwali. The levels of PM 2.5, which is particles per million, that can clog people's lungs in Delhi are far higher than the World Health Organization safety guidelines. A figure between 0 and 50 is considered good. Between 50 and 100 is satisfactory, according to the Air Quality Index, or AQI. Several parts of the city recorded figures close to or higher than 400 on Tuesday, which is categorized as severe. Some schools had already shut last week because of pollution, and Delhi's government said it was mulling over a lockdown to improve air quality as dense clouds of smog engulf the city. Mix of factors, so vehicles, industrial emissions, dust, weather patterns.
Just the air in general. Like,
Just the
it's not
air in
safe.
general. So if you've actually seen images, and same thing in China, but you can see like the smog like roll in, like these cameras, these like exterior cameras. It's like in the morning it's nice and clear, but when it heats up and like it just, you can just see like all of a sudden you just can't see through the air anymore. It's crazy.
Do you remember? Do you think it's bad because of we weren't able to do? Well, not us, but like with them, they weren't able to do so much during the pandemic stuff, and now it's getting like so much that people are not used to it.
Well, during the pandemic, a lot of CO2 emissions and stuff like that was down because a lot of stuff wasn't going on. But this is a problem they've had for a while. Mainly coal, and just like China, that one of those, like we've been dealing with cars here for a long time. And in China, some of the environmental protections there, that they have, that they enforce in the cars, This shit we were enforcing like 10, 15 years ago. We've upgraded ours. So they talk about all this, protection for the environment, but really your emissions standards are much lower than what we have here. But the thing is, like they're just not used to it. They don't really have the technology, and you have China that went from having either rich or poor. There really wasn't much of a middle class. Now that China has such a big middle class, a lot more people are driving, and like there's cars being built and factories and roads and stuff where there was already a little bit of pollution, and now the cars are just making it a lot worse. That's a lot of it, but a lot of it's too is coal. Like China uses a lot of coal, man.
And I remember
they're producing everything, bro.
That's true. Well, they're importing it now because the weather was so bad that the coal mines were flooded. So now they're importing coal because they need it so bad.
Well, in China, the story goes back to 2015, but a guy walked around with a shop vac for 100 days. And
I saw that. It made a brick out of the shit that he pulled out of the air, dude.
What?
He took a vacuum. Yeah, go ahead, Lucas.
Yeah, he walked around with, a shop vac.
Just a regular vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
HVAC, like whatever.
For
battery powered.
For 100 days. Took the pollutants that were collected. Like he just walked around with it. Reading through it, I didn't see how many hours a day. If there's like an hour
100
or
days,
8
he made
hours.
a brick
Out of the shit just in the air, dude. It's bad.
Collected to make a brick is
Like a solid brick.
A solid brick of just like shit.
Weighed about 100 grams. Mixture
insane,
of dust
dude.
and smog. He did add in a little bit of clay to actually bind it together.
Yeah, because
so he could
otherwise it wouldn't
fire
stick together. But
Yeah.
still.
A brick of shit.
Yeah, well, dust
A brick
and
of whatever you're breathing in
smog.
every day.
Yeah, dude. People there, they have issues. That's why, like, there's a lot of freaking face masks. It's not just the sickness. They
Oh,
don't
they
want
were
to breathe
wearing
the
face
air.
masks a
Before that.
long time ago.
Yeah. All right, Laz, you're up.
Boom.
Indeed.
Stowaway in landing gear of plane lands in Miami from Guatemala.
Oh, I saw
I
that.
saw that.
I'm like,
Dude.
what the fuck, bro? A 26-year-old this is from NBC 6 down Miami. A 26-year-old stowaway arrived in the landing gear compartment of American Airlines flight from 1182 from Guatemala City to Miami International Airport on Sunday. Video from only a day shows the man sitting on the ground as airport personnel tried to aid him and give him water. The man survived the trip, a flight about 2 hours and 30 minutes, and the witness said he was unharmed. The individual was evaluated by emergency medical services and taken to a hospital for medical assessments.
Said he was dazed, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
It's
he was.
cold,
You saw
bro.
him like sitting down.
It wasn't like he was bundled for the cold. It's cold
They
up there.
said that the temperature dropped 100 degrees while he was up there, and there was no how did he live? And they were saying,
It's the will to live.
let me finish
man.
reading.
Yeah.
Let me finish reading. The individual was evaluated by emergency medical services and taken to the hospital for medical assessment. A spokesperson for U.S. Customs and Border Protection said in a statement, persons are taking extreme risks when they try to conceal themselves in confined spaces such as an aircraft. The temperature dropped about 100 degrees, like I said.
Oxygen levels,
Yep.
dude. There's
Yeah.
no oxygen up there.
So about 2 hours he was there for under sub-zero temperatures. There
wanted freedom.
Former American pilots Wayne Zeskos, who
Do you
says
have like
he
one of
only
those
had
hot
one.
packs? You shake it, you know?
Nah,
Yeah.
he didn't have anything.
Shove it up your
He didn't-
ass.
They say people lose consciousness for lack of oxygen because you can't breathe up there, obviously,
Yeah,
like
so
you were
does-
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, you pass out.
They fall out. If they're not wedged properly, they can, as soon as the fucking landing gears come out, you can just fall out.
Yeah.
A total of 129 people have tried to do this. Only 78% survived.
Okay.
Wow. Just like,
How do you get in? Like,
I was about to ask that. How do you make it to the runway?
I mean, it's probably like,
run away.
How you know what flight to take?
I mean,
Yeah,
they know
right.
which flight to take. The
No,
fuck
they
outta
don't.
here.
Come
on,
He probably didn't have a ticket. He probably know what time he was leaving. He just
No,
picked the
but
plane.
he's not. He's on the tarmac. He's not.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
He's not like.
he just picked the plane.
That's true, though. Ricky has a point. It's not like you know which plane's going where.
Oh,
from
they
the
know which
outside.
plane, bro. This is not something like he wasn't thinking about living in the air. He was thinking
Because
about
remember, when
like
you go to the airport, you have to check in. know your
He
flight.
didn't. He was out, but like he's
That's
outside.
my point. That's my point.
Yeah, it's not like you know what gate. You don't know what gate you are until you check in.
So, Ricky, in Haiti, how many planes are coming in and out of Haiti?
I don't
Not
remember.
that much.
I went out 6.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like not that much. Like literally, it's only like 2 American Airlines planes that are
Well,
going
American
from.
Airlines probably a good bet if you want to get to.
Yeah,
America.
that's what I'm saying. Like in
Okay,
Haiti, you
I'll
have
give you
2
that.
flights going a day. So
All
if you catch the one at 6, you're good. If you catch the one at 3, you're good.
Ooh.
All right, I'll
You
give you
catch
that.
the one at midnight,
How do you know what time it was?
Huh?
How do you know what time it was?
He knows. He knows what flights
So he
going to
dodged
America.
security. He dodged the people on the runway
Oh,
loading
there's
the
security.
luggage.
They only have security in America.
It's amazing he got in. It's amazing he survived. I wonder what happens. Let's.
Oh, they already have. He's gonna be like automatically extradited back or something.
Really?
Like that. Yeah.
Damn.
Unless he can claim asylum. All right, so let's see. Jordan Williams from The Hill. China's hypersonic missile test from over the summer went around the world, a top U.S. general said Tuesday. General John Hyten, outgoing vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, told CBS News about the test during an interview. The test reportedly occurred in July, according to the Financial Times. China launched a long-range missile. It went around this is according to Hyten, went around the world, dropped off a hypersonic glide vehicle that glided all the way back to China and impacted the target in China.
Wow.
Yeah, so it asked if the missile hit the target. Hyten said close enough. The Times reported in mid-October that the Chinese military launched a fractional orbital bombardment system to propel a hypersonic glide vehicle around the world on July 27th. A second test was conducted on the 13th of August. Speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said the concerns about China's growing military capabilities are growing. I've highlighted the People's Republic of China as our pacing challenge, Austin said, and we continue to do everything that we can to develop the right capabilities and also the right concepts that we think will be necessary and will be effective in any kind of contest going forward. That includes China, Russia, and any other country.
That's fucking crazy.
Dude, around the world.
Yep. But
That
it
would be
was
like
July?
dropping like here, Miami, around the world, and just boom, blow something up in
So
Miami.
like 4 months, right?
No, it went around the world instantly and then came back down. It's not like it glided in the
Yeah, it
atmosphere.
went around the world and then it dropped the glider.
Not in 4 months.
How
No,
long
it
did
all
it take?
happened. It all happened right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like that's crazy.
Still, it's fucking crazy.
That
Just
means
like
that-
just launch a missile and go around the world. I mean,
just-
basically, you're like, yeah, we can drop one anywhere. Just so you know.
you
See,
just
that's the
send
problem with the world.
5. Yeah,
Hyten told CBS, this is crazy. Hyten told CBS that he thinks the Chinese are preparing to launch a surprise attack on the U.S. Why are they building this capability, Hyten said. It looks like a first-use weapon. That's what those weapons look like to me.
Fucking matter. They're trying to protect. I mean,
Yeah, I
it
don't think
matters.
so.
Protect what? What beef?
Hey,
Well,
you
they're just-
we
they-
have stuff that we don't need. We have that we don't need.
Everybody has stuff that
Yeah,
they
like
don't need.
more nuclear weapons than like the next 3 countries combined. We don't need all
Exactly.
that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna tell me they can just in case,
Mark my words.
Let me know. Let me let you know what we have.
Okay, Mark, go.
Mark my words. Skynet.
Skynet? Yeah,
Skynet.
I hear you. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Skynet. All right, Laz, you're up.
This is a little bit positive, but it's fine. DeSantis proposes raises. DeSantis proposes raises and bonus for first responders.
There we go.
Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, which hasn't been that bad lately. I know, like
Lately.
most of our people don't really fuck with him.
Well,
I don't
because
really like
honestly,
him.
in my opinion, because Trump is kind of like pissed off that he's gaining this popularity. So Trump's kind of not beefing, but he's not being supportive. And I think, well, DeSantis is like, well, fuck you then. I'm just going to do what I want instead of pandering to your
he should have
ass.
been always fucking doing that in the first
He
place.
should have been, but he's a politician.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta pay to
gotta
play.
rub
Yeah.
shoulders
Yeah,
the
everybody
right
does
way.
it.
Yeah. So he will include raises and bonuses for law enforcement when
I thought
he
he said
announces.
he will include racism.
No.
I was like, wait, what?
Yes,
That's
exactly.
the same old DeSantis. I'm just kidding.
He's going to announce an
sure?
overall state budget proposal next week. He said at a news conference on Monday. This is today, actually. And DeSantis voting are repeating the $1,000 bonus for law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians received every year. He also wants a $73 million to raise the minimum salary for entry-level state law enforcement officers by 20% and giving existing state law enforcement officers a 25% raise.
Wow.
Increasing salaries
yeah.
for state law enforcement by 20 and 25% respectively. It's going to make a real difference for those officers. It will make difference in their families. It will help retain a lot of talented people. We have as well as recruit new people. DeSantis said while surrounded law enforcement officers at a Florida highway patrol station in Florida. The legislature is still weeks away from releasing its budget proposals, and lawmakers do not have followed the governor's recommendations. But the House and Senate are dominated by Republicans, and the chamber's leaders have helped DeSantis pass previous budget priorities. And this is DeSantis' final budget before the November election.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he's trying to get elected, that's a good way to do it.
He's trying to look good.
We'll give it to him.
No, I mean, like, I know, like, we don't really love the police, but we need them, and it's first responders, firefighters.
Yeah, exactly.
That
health
part
technicians.
I agree with.
Yeah, like
First responders or
paramedics.
EMT, yes.
No,
Cops,
we need the police. We need the cops. We need the police.
nah.
Yeah, we do. Well, yes, we do, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and they empty the clip on your ass, then
but when they empty the clip, the person that's gonna run you over or rob your house, it's the same shit, kid.
no, they don't. Sorry, Johnson, couldn't crack the case.
Nah, same thing.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, divided here in Arcane Studios, but personally, I'm for it. I mean, maybe police, whatever. I feel like they all deserve it.
It says first responders, so that's
Those people, yes.
Okay.
police are also
12?
first responders.
No, 12?
Who are you gonna call when your house gets shot?
Ghostbusters.
Same thing.
Ghostbusters. That's right. All right. Edward Helmore from The Guardian. FBI searches for Jimmy Hoffa's body in New Jersey landfill after deathbed tip. So, Ricky, you were mentioning you saw this as well. Half-century American fixation on the whereabouts of the remains of International Brotherhood of Teamsters boss Jimmy Hoffa has finally led investigators to a landfill in New Jersey. The area of suspicion is on a Little League diamond on the landfill beneath the General Pulaski Skyway, a 3-mile bridge that arches over a cinematically criminal, evocative expanse of industrial wasteland and marshes west of Manhattan. What a freaking sentence that is. So 1975 is when he disappeared, and I'm not going to go into the whole freaking article, and I have a little bit more of it, but bro, why do we care still?
They want to solve the mystery.
Yeah, some guy was on his deathbed, and he's like, before I go, just want you to know it was his father or something
Was he
like
involved
that.
in like some type of like mafia?
He was the head of the Teamsters.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You don't know Jimmy Hoffa?
Well, exactly.
You don't know Jimmy Hoffa?
What did I just say?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, but who cares? It was like 45, 46 years ago.
I kind of care.
Okay.
I mean, I still want to know what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Well, yeah.
I mean, she probably
I'm weird like
disappeared
that.
somewhere.
Yeah,
like
in a-
on her flight.
Yeah, in a
Not
British shark.
JFK.
That's the government.
Lee
I'm
Harvey
curious to
Oswald.
see
No,
the
it was
whole
Lee-
story
it was
for
the-
JFK.
We'll have a talk after the show. Sam Giancana.
Well, they keep looking for him. It's been years, so agents searched various locations in Michigan, including a farm, a driveway, and beneath a swimming pool. Back in New Jersey, where the reputation of Italian-American mafiosos still holds sway over carting and trucking, criminal folklore is focused on nearby Giant Stadium, which was under construction at the time. I remember Mythbusters.
Mythbusters.
Yeah, they did one where they
Yeah.
looked for him underneath Giant Stadium.
He kind of brought it on himself, though.
Who, Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah.
I mean, the mobsters, look. When
He
you,
took so much money from the Teamsters.
I don't. Oh, so you know the story. I don't.
Oh, I'm a mafia
So
person.
now you probably, I can understand why you would care.
You're allowed to talk about it.
But why do we care? Like,
He was not
like.
Look, I'll tell you something right now. I had a history teacher that he's probably old as fuck right now because he was old as fuck when I was in high school. And he was like, or if not dead. And he was like,
Jeez.
when they opened the JFK files, like whatever, like I think it's like this
Declassify
year.
them, yeah.
Yeah, when they declassify it, he's like, make sure you guys go and look and find out what happened. Because when he was growing up, is when he got assassinated and everything was covered up and nobody could really find out what the hell was really going on.
Sure.
So that happens, bro. Like somebody, your mom's age wants to know what happened to Jimmy Hoffa, maybe.
What are they gonna just dig up like a whole like
Hey,
waste
look,
dump?
it's fucking
Side
like,
note, The Irishman, was it Irishman on Netflix? Completely false.
Okay.
but here's like,
I remember
we
that.
live in South Florida. In the 80s and 90s when everything was getting built up, you know how many bodies are probably under the fucking buildings
Of
everywhere?
course.
Hell yeah.
Like in the cement. It is what it is, kid. You're never going to find anybody's body that's missing from fucking
But they're still looking for Jimmy
40
Hoffa.
years.
It's one of those great mysteries they want to solve.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
never
it.
going to happen.
All right, Lucas.
It's time for. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
It's WTF News. What you got, Lucas?
This week from Fox News.
Boy, your freaking cameras.
Yeah.
Nice delay there. That's okay. Fox News, really? Okay, Fox News. Okay. It's funny already.
Oh, shit.
What, fake news?
Okay, Mr. Trump.
Go ahead, Lucas.
A drunk Marine in Florida breaks into a Florida home and tells the owner to go back to sleep while he is cooking himself breakfast.
Nice.
Wait, I think I remember this.
So go back to sleep and finish my pancakes.
Yeah, he was heavily intoxicated, broke into the house about 4 a.m.
Okay.
Homeowner woke up because, of course, somebody's cooking in his kitchen.
Sure.
Marine tells him goes back to sleep. And the homeowner's like, no, get out of my house. I'm calling the cops. So he runs out and they find him in a swampy, wooded area.
Much like behind you.
Yeah, just like this. It's reported 20 miles outside of Tampa.
Okay. Well, Florida. Imagine that.
he's
Florida for the
charged
win.
Was that the one
know what
that
they say, right?
also cleaned? Oh, sorry.
What do they say?
Nah,
All
I
the
think that was
craziest
a
people
different-
come from Florida and the
Yeah.
Bronx.
Yeah, there you go. The Bronx.
They were saying
Okay.
that it was one of them that like he cleaned the kitchen too.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah,
That's
like,
cool.
He cleaned the
Yeah,
kitchen
cleaned up, did
and
the
then he
dishes.
started making breakfast.
Yeah, he's a Marine. He has morals.
So is he charged with what? Trespassing?
He was
Breaking and
under the
entering.
influence of alcohol, but he was charged with felony burglary of an occupied dwelling and bonded out of the Pinellas County Jail.
Wow. All right. Well,
So-
just trying to cook a little breakfast. Through and through. It's like, damn, no bacon? All right, folks, we're going to take our next little break. We'll be back with weather. So we got
Beef sucking.
and a little Laz's Corner Positivity.
You can find us at BWSSpodcast.com and on Facebook at BWSS Podcast. This is because we said so. Let's start the show.
After your dad saying,
And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami,
oh, it's
with your
a fan.
hosts, Seth and Laz, and Research Lucas.
Your Reese's
It's
Cookies.
because we said so.
Because it's sexy.
Yo, where the fuck did my poster notes go?
Whoa.
Do you have to have post-it notes? You
Why
can't
is-
write
why is
on
it so mad?
anything else?
Don't you have a whole computer in front of you right
can
now?
write on anything else.
He
Lucas.
sounds like he's about to beat somebody.
Doesn't have to have
I
post-it
never.
notes.
This is why this guy should have.
Yo,
a
fuck
fucking
my
gun.
post-it notes.
No, because my poster notes never leave my desk.
Who took my
You're the only
post-it
person in
notes?
your room. Fuck.
Hey, you, come here.
Exactly.
Who took my
So
post-it
blame
notes?
yourself, motherfucker.
You gonna be okay without your post-it notes?
Yeah, my post-it notes.
Okay. All right, Lucas. Well, let's try this again.
Research Lucas with the weather.
All right, Lucas. Without his post-it notes, where do we have
And
the
just-
weather this week?
This week, we have Laz's favorite place,
Okay, it's gonna be great.
Wienermoor, Germany.
Wienermore. What do you think about that, Laz? He's like, yeah, I would love to have some more wiener.
There we go.
You know,
Oh, he said we know more.
Wienermore. As in,
Wiener.
I'd like to have some more wieners. Yeah, Wienermore. I like it. Germany. So it's
Yeah.
probably Wienermore.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Wienermord is in Germany. Sounds good. I guess we'll start with Friday. And we'll take it from there. Yeah. We have a little Laz found the whispering angel. Thank the Lord. Because that other stuff was like freaking whispering.
Thanks to you, motherfucker.
Whispering juice.
I guess I'm the only one
Whispering
without a glass.
bung juice.
Oh, you had a glass downstairs.
Yeah.
Where's your glass?
I didn't think you guys were going to bring it up.
I asked you if you wanted more. And you're like, no, I'm good.
No, thank you.
I'm being awesome today.
Now I want to be respectful on the camera, but
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, right.
Not knock out.
Bullshit.
Fall asleep.
oh, I'm strapped. I have shots in my pocket.
Exactly. All right, so let's start with Friday. Wienermord, Germany. Laz's favorite place. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Friday, December 3rd. High of 39, low of 35.
What, really?
Showers.
Wow. Showers, okay.
Chance of precipitation at 76%, with the winds coming out of the southeast or southwest at 13 miles per hour.
Southwest, trying to throw me off. Okay, 13 miles per hour. Got it.
Sorry, my eyes kind of dipped down there. Saturday, December 4th, high of 40, low of 35. Light rain, with the chance of precipitation at 79%, with the winds coming out of the southeast at 10 miles per hour.
Okay.
Sunday, December 5th, high of 39, low of 34. Showers again, with the chance of precipitation at 49%, with the winds coming out of the northeast at 10 miles per hour.
Okay, so Monday,
You want to run through the dates again for you?
November 7th.
What?
November.
Shut up.
December 7th.
Continue.
Thank you, Ricky.
And
So high of 38, low of 33. Why not? Showers again with the winds coming out of the north. I'm just going to say the north. At 11 miles per hour with a chance of precipitation at 72%.
Lucas, wait. Can I give the today? The first one?
Is it not
The
seventh?
sixth.
Say the third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That's right. Okay.
Dumbass.
All right. So the date's wrong. It's the 6th.
You said Monday, December 7th, or 7th.
7th, yes.
It is the 6th.
Yes.
You said a high of 38.
Yes.
It will be a high of 38.
That's right.
You said a low of 33.
Yep.
Low of 32.
Take it.
You said showers.
Yep.
Rain/snow.
I'll give him that one.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Precipitation.
72, I said. Yes.
Yep, 72% chance of precipitation.
Yeah.
70%.
Boom.
You're stroking his ego.
Boom. A holic
okay.
over here. All right. And the winds, north, 12,
You
11
said-
miles an hour.
Yep, you said north at 11 miles per hour.
Yep.
Southeast at 7.
All right. So we got the date and the wind wrong, but everything else is all, rainbows and unicorns.
The
All right,
only reason I
Lucas.
know is because my mom's birthday is on Sunday.
Because what?
My mom's birthday is on Sunday. So that's
Okay.
why
We got
Fair
banned.
enough.
we're
Fair
not
enough.
banned.
We're banned.
I banned myself.
You're
No.
banned from your mom's birthday?
I banned
Well,
myself a long
here's
time
the
ago.
thing. She had a birthday dinner. She know we all work, and the time she put the dinner, we're at work, so we got banned secretly.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we get off at 6.
I'm sorry. My
Dinner's
birthday
at
dinner
1.
is when you're both working. I'm sorry.
Well, 3 of us.
Sure. All right. Well, with that, I guess we're going to move into.
Asshole.
Beef suck it.
I guess we'll start with our special guest here, Ricky. Ricky's got some beef. So please,
I don't
Ricky.
even know what the beef is.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, you do. You heard me.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So why don't you go ahead with the beef?
All right, I had 2 beefs, so I had to break it down to 1. So I'm
Okay.
gonna bring it to the one that's kind of stinging more.
Okay. The more beefy beef.
Yeah, Laz knows my aunt. I have beef with my aunt.
Okay. Wow.
So, for most people, my mom had heart surgery. She had nobody to stay with her, so my aunt's staying with her.
Okay.
And I have some of my stuff packed in the front of the house in boxes. And I had an $1,800 Louis Vuitton duffel on top of the boxes. So every day when I come and leave, I'll look at it before I leave the house. It's right there. So on Thanksgiving of all days, I come to the house. I'm like, fuck's my duffel? Open the box. It's not there. Other box, not there. I'm like, yo, mom, where's my duffel? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Go check in your car. You drunk? Like,
Wow.
I didn't go on no vacation. I didn't travel. My duffel was there yesterday, and it's not here today. And my aunt loves Gucci and Louis, so 2 + 2 is not 5. So I already figured it out. I'm like, your fucking sister took my shit.
Wow.
Yes.
So this was yesterday, all this transpired?
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
Day.
So
Yes.
there's been no update. We still don't know where it is.
Oh, no. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Oh, you lost it on your own, this and that. So you know what? My beef is to her. Fuck you and your fucking couch.
Wow.
Fucking bitch.
That's what's up.
Is this your mom or your aunt?
Both of them. My mom for not taking up for me, and my aunt for stealing my shit. If you wanted it that bad, just ask me for it. I might have gave it to you. Now I have to fucking buy another one.
He probably would have gave it to him for real.
Yeah,
That's
I would have
pretty-
gave it to her.
That's pretty fucked up.
I do not condone stealing.
Who else could have been in the house?
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
I don't condone stealing, he says.
You're laughing.
I am.
Yeah, guess
he
what?
was really bad about this shit.
Yeah,
for
you
real.
know why? Because I bought it, 10 years ago when it was 1800. Now it's 28.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's got the patina and all
It had my
that.
initials stamped
Sure.
on it. Yes.
That's fucked up.
Fucking bitch.
That sucks. Damn, dude. Well, hopefully we'll get an update.
She's lucky I don't pop her. Like,
Maybe it'll come around.
Yep.
Yeah, right? Maybe it'll come around.
no, it's not. It's gone.
That's it. That's it?
It's gone.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
It's not coming back.
Like you can't get in or out of his house. It has to be somebody there.
Yeah,
Like,
it has-
And there's
somebody has to be there.
Nobody
My little
else
brother?
is there?
like
my mom and my little brother. My little brother's been
Sure.
he'll never
wouldn't,
do
he
that.
wouldn't do it. No.
No.
Damn, dude. That sucks.
The next update is Ricky coming back saying he got his ass whooped. 'cause
By
he went
who?
looking
By his
for it.
aunt? Whipped him with his own duffel
Ricky
bag?
has more guns than you, Lucas.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, so Laz, did you have beef? Is that what it is?
I thought we're not allowed to talk about what we had.
Well,
We're
you
just supposed
can
to talk about
now.
it.
I gave up on that shit. I was like, just spill the beans. Is it beef?
Yeah.
What?
So,
You got beef?
as you know, my AT&T phone plan has a lot of not random people, but people that are on my plan.
You're like
Just-
5-6 people, right?
Yeah.
Degenerates.
Not basically
Wow.
degenerates because they're not degenerates.
Yes, they
because-
are. If you have to run behind somebody to pay the bill, they're degenerate.
Wow, that sucks.
That's not.
All right.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Anyways.
Okay.
Exactly.
One of the people on my plan, they broke their phone, and I'm like, they call me. I'm like, yeah, go to AT&T. What happens if anything happens? I just put you as an authorized user for the day or whatever, so you can figure out your own shit wherever you live, whatever.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. So this was a case where the phone broke, so they get a new one from insurance. So I ordered them a new phone, got it hand delivered. I didn't even know AT&T does this in California.
Same day. They'll do same day. It's amazing.
Yeah, they handle like somebody from AT&T brings
And
you the
they'll
phone.
even program it for you if you
Yeah.
need. Yeah.
So, anyways, they give him the new phone. They give him the box, everything to
Here you go, sir.
reduce. And here's the label to send it back. Drop it wherever you need, anywhere. UPS,
Yeah.
FedEx, UPSPS, whatever. So this motherfucker throws the whole. The cleaning lady threw everything away.
Oh, whatever.
No, listen, I'm like,
Bullshit.
I'm like, hey, did you send that phone back? He's like, yeah. No, he's not like taking the phone. It's not like some crazy shit.
Okay.
And I'm just like, yo, did you send the phone back? He's like, yo, I lost the label, da. So I'm like, call them or let me call them or let them send me a new label, whatever. It's been like 2 weeks right now.
Yep.
And I'm just, so like, would you like me to take care of this myself? No, I got it. So like today, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna call them myself. So I called them. It was very simple.
Sure.
Ricky was with me when I was on the phone with them, right? Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
That's it. I just need to put you on hold for a quick second. They sent me the email. I screenshotted it. I sent it to them, and that's it. But it's like, why do I have to do any? That's why I hated having the people on my phone plan. Like
That's what happens when people just decide to take advantage and be lazy. It's not my account. What the fuck do I care?
Yep.
basically,
Yeah.
fucking
He has a whole team.
Yeah, you literally
Right, but
do.
like,
You got like
I
a whole
mean,
baseball team on your
The
phone
only thing
plan.
that's not the problem, like my bill for my phone and Layla's phone and tablet and my watch and whatever is really cheap because of everybody else.
Sure.
Yeah, but guess what? You got to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta do
Yeah.
this bullshit. And then fucking my
true.
my brother fucking lost his fucking phone last week. Like,
Damn, dude.
Yeah, like,
But if they're paying for the, how do you get like extra? Because you can only use insurance like twice a year.
I have a family plan for insurance where you can use 4 devices twice a year. So I have like 8. So,
okay.
So I have like 8 for the 4.
That's cool then.
So what happened when you have that one dumbass that loses his phone 3 times?
Oh, like my baby mama has.
Buy a new fucking
my baby mama
phone.
has her own insurance on the plan because she does some shit to her phone all the time.
Yeah, I remember she lost it.
Yeah, she lost her phone at work.
Wow.
It fell somewhere at Amazon. And then like they couldn't find it. They found it like 2 months later.
Jeez. I ordered something from Amazon once and they're like, it didn't show up. They're like, well, we can't find it. We'll refund you. And then 2 days later, it showed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, oh, it's
okay.
Oh, you don't know the story about what happened to me. So, you know the story, Laz, about the computer?
What computer?
With the douche? With Elijah.
No.
All right, so my son was building a computer, right? So I had to get him all the pieces, whatever, right?
Sure.
Mike.
One of the pieces, I forgot what it was. I think the hard drive or whatever, it was like 3 something.
Can we talking to the mic there?
Oh, sorry. It was like 3 something, right? And instead of sending me that piece, Amazon sent me a 2-pack of douche.
Douche?
Douche, whatever.
The douche for the fucking vagina?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't you. Your brother was there with me.
Trying to tell you something.
I'm like, did I just pay $3.29 for a 2-pack of douche?
Wow.
So I called him like, yo, you guys didn't send me what I ordered. Like, oh, what did you get? I'll screenshot and send it to you. It's fucking 2-pack of douche.
Wow. A 2-pack of douche. They're like, guess what?
Got 2 Rickies.
Wow, dude. That's pretty funny.
Nah, but the only thing that's good that came out of it, they told me to send it back. They sent me the right thing, and then they gave
And
me
you
a
got to
discount.
keep the douche.
No, I sent it back.
Oh, really?
He's like,
Fuck, I'm gonna do it. Fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping the douche.
he used one.
That's your payment.
Nah, but what got me mad is whoever pulled the order, like, you see memory card and you pull douche. Like,
Well, here's the way the Amazon warehouse is set up, and correct me if you know this, but like all the feminine products aren't in like, you'll have douche, you'll have like notebooks, you'll have tape measure, like all in the same area. That way you can't accidentally pull the wrong item. That's the way they have it set up.
No,
Yeah, that's the pick area.
It's like box, grab box 1.
Yeah.
You see
Oh,
me?
really?
Grab
Yeah.
box 1. Grab whatever's in box 1 and put it in the fucking plastic container. Send
wrap it, send it.
There's
I got
no way
you.
you're grabbing something from box 3 when the computer tells you to grab from box 1.
One.
Maybe he was in like section 1 instead of section
No,
3.
whoever it was wasn't paying attention.
It's very, very simplified.
They're like, fuck this Ricky guy. He's getting some douche. Wow. All right. Well, that's pretty funny, I gotta say.
You sure it wasn't Laz?
Yeah, right.
nah.
What was this?
He called his peeps. He's like, yo, bro, can you do me a
Rick is in the
favor?
building.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, you'll never be able to find anybody's
All right.
packages.
So I got,
Am I an asshole?
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's quite simple.
Yeah.
I went home to Pennsylvania to see my family, and I didn't visit a single fucking person.
How's her mom doing, by the way?
Yeah,
She's doing great.
Dick.
She's doing great. She was here for a couple weeks, actually almost 3 weeks, and then she was great up there.
Did you see your mom?
Yeah,
we
we were
No,
there.
her mom was here. His mom was here. But I
Yeah.
mean, did you see her mom when you're in Philly?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was staying at my grandma. She was staying at my grandma. Stayed at Aunt Lisa's a couple. But like, I didn't even attempt to visit like Billy or Lucas or anybody. I didn't do shit. So the question is,
Am I an asshole?
No.
No.
okay,
I'm gonna fuck.
it would
I'm
have been
gonna-
nice if
I'm gonna
Lucas
say-
came to visit
I'm gonna
me.
say
I'm just
no.
saying.
He's gonna say no because that's how he is too.
Because when I go to Massachusetts, I'll visit like 2 people
Sure.
and don't visit the rest of my mom and dad's family.
Okay,
And I try not to even let them know I'm there.
sure.
But then like my brothers or like my family will be like, oh, I saw Losner.
Yeah,
Like, and then I'm like, fuck, like.
yeah.
But it is. But the reason I did that is because I have some people in my family that are kind of like, not toxic, but like kind of like really fucking.
They're
annoying.
draining.
Not even in a draining situation. It's just like they feel above the rest of the world,
Sure.
and
Sounds
I've
pretty draining to me.
yeah. Okay, I'll take it. All right. So it's been times that I've been up there and I've tried to visit like everyone.
Sure.
And they pretend like there's something to do or we should have planned something. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with you. 'Cause I didn't want to see you in the first place. And now I don't.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Lucas, but I just didn't feel like
But
driving.
Lucas,
an
you're an
hour to
asshole
get
for
there.
Lucas. You're an asshole for Lucas.
How?
Really?
Yeah, you could have seen.
You would have did the same. You
how
do
far-
the same thing.
Nah, I'm
It's
not
an
gonna go to
hour.
New York and not see Daryl.
It's an hour.
I'm not. Oh,
You
you're
do
gonna,
the same shit.
But I invited
Daryl?
Lucas.
Yeah, no, he did.
I invited Lucas.
Oh, okay. So Lucas.
I had my daughter in the past few Thanksgivings. I spent it out, so I figured spend
It's like,
it
come
in this
over
time.
for Thanksgiving. It was cool. And I was like, well, we're watching the football game on Sunday. He's like, no, I'm busy. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
So we can
So that's
douche,
on. That's
we
on
can
Lucas.
douche it up
Did-
together. That's fine.
Did you at least see Woodrow?
No, he didn't make it. He wasn't feeling
He
well.
didn't
It's kind
make
of a
it?
bummer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
He said he was starting to not feel well.
you tried to see Lucas. You just it just didn't.
I
happen.
mean, I
He gave me. He
I offered
extended
an
the-
olive branch. He didn't take it. Let's put it that way.
Y'all
Did you
beef?
have a rental car?
Y'all got beef?
No, it was my mom. Mom driving.
Y'all have beef?
No beef. The question was,
Your mom was driving you everywhere.
Yeah,
Dork.
all right. So quick update. Rittenhouse is innocent. No charges whatsoever. Thought he would get something, like something.
Once the only thing he would have got dropped.
Yeah, the gun charge.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. What's that, Lucas?
I do have one late breaking that will be in effect at 12 o'clock tonight.
Okay,
Research Lucas.
go for it.
Barbados will be free of the British Empire.
Oh, really?
They're striking independence. The Queen will not be their queen. They're electing their own president.
Good for them. That's what's up. Hopefully, China doesn't come in and take over like they fucking did with Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, that's
Wow, Lucas, we didn't ask you to look anything up today, did we?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
something
What?
funny though, not real.
Yeah, it was
something he
no.
fucked up on.
Okay, that's right. It was some word. That's right. Word that doesn't exist. Yeah, overflewed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Laz. Well,
Laz's Corner of Positivity.
It was
What you
It was a tough positivity this week, but
Sure.
it was Thanksgiving, so
It was.
whatever.
it was.
Police pull over drivers to give turkeys, not tickets for Thanksgiving.
Oh, really? Were they pulling people over that were kind of breaking the law?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's
the whole,
cool.
Yeah, so
So you were speeding. Let me pull you over. Here's a turkey.
Doubt
That's
it.
cool. I like that, man.
I doubt it.
no. Let me read. First.
Where is it?
This is in Arizona.
Arizona. Okay.
Mesa,
Wow.
Arizona. In honor of Thanksgiving 2021, law enforcement has been surprising drivers with frozen turkeys instead of tickets. The holiday cheer was recently spread by Mesa Police Department in Mesa, Arizona, in gifting birds to people who thought they were being pulled over for violation. When you made your turn, you made a wide turn. You're supposed to stay in your lane. Officer Jason Flam of Mesa Department told the motorists. Instead of returning from his police cruiser with a ticket, Flam offered a turkey.
Wow.
Flam told Fox 10 that some stops were emotional, bringing one man to tears.
Yeah, they ain't happening down here.
Oh, here's the thing. I mean, it is positive news.
It's not happening down here.
But, like, imagine.
Imagine me getting put over. What the fuck you
Why?
putting me over for?
Hey, you're driving today, so shut the fuck up.
Well, dude,
I'm just giving an example. I'm
Lonesome
saying
Blue
fuck right now.
used to give out turkeys. Remember, they would have a whole refrigerated semi, and just hand turkeys out to the staff.
They're gonna have more DUIs than turkey he giving out.
Nah.
Marshawn Lynch was handing out turkeys in traffic, I believe.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that was like 2 years ago. 2000, yeah.
No, I
That's
thought it
pretty
was this
cool,
year,
though.
too.
You know, pulling people over, just handing them a turkey.
They used to,
Yeah.
I never said it's wrong. I'm just saying the area.
They didn't.
Listen, we know you'll find some to hate about everything.
Somewhere
Yeah,
in Florida, they were doing like, they're pulling you over and giving you like gift cards for Walmart. I mean, it's nice. It's like a nice police interaction with the community.
It's nice. It's
Now
Arizona.
what happens if they pull somebody over with like 5 warrants or anything?
Oh,
Do they
Lucas.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Lucas.
But that, yeah,
Why
but
you
they're
guys
not,
have to
they're-
ruin it fucking
I
everything?
know. Jesus.
Long day,
And they're
huh?
gonna go to fucking jail.
No, they're just
Jeez.
gonna say, you know what? Today's your lucky day. We'll catch you
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, here's 5 warrants. Here's a turkey.
You really think a cop would say, "Oh, you lucky day"?
It's not gonna
Hey,
happen.
I'm pretty sure
I'll catch you on the next time.
They run your tag.
Yeah,
before
they
give you
run
that
your
turkey.
tags beforehand. Like, put the turkey away. We got to take this guy in. Jeez.
Why you guys have to ruin everything?
I know. Fuck.
Cause they like that's.
They're right. They're right though. They're
I'm
right.
keeping it real, man.
It's not even about keeping it real. It's true.
You know, you're going
They walk up to your car.
6 miles over
Long
the speed
day, huh?
limit, you know?
Long day.
When
Huh?
keeping
about
it
to be a
real
long
goes
month.
wrong.
Where'd you coming from? I'm coming from work. What's that I smell? Oh, nothing. Sit tight.
That's my antidepressants.
Fuck.
All right, folks. Any last minute thoughts before
hate
we
you,
get out of
dude.
here?
No.
Jeez.
Thanks
Who
for
was it?
ruining
Who likes it? Was it Camilo likes to ruin the positivity? I think Ronnie B's ruined positivity. Marcos.
No, nobody's really ruined it. Not like that.
Yeah. That's
Oh, you know me. I sell all type of records.
That's it. All right. Well, this is Seth and Mike 1. We've got Laz and Mike 2.
Yo.
We've got Lucas. Were you in the middle of a yawn, Lucas? Really?
It's not lit
Fucking
for
A.
him.
We got Lucas in Mike 3 pretending there's a
Hey,
cock
We've
in
all
front
been
of
up
his
since
face.
like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Fair enough. I mean, sure, whatever.
Actually,
And we
I was
got
off today.
Dr. Talk, haterade himself.
You should do a new segment.
Yeah.
Ricky hates.
Ricky, we could. If your ass would show
you
up
show
when you're
up.
supposed to, yeah. Dick munch.
Ricky hates on himself.
He
for not
almost didn't
showing
even
up.
show up today.
No, I believe
Oh
it.
no, I was at the mall. It was full of, you know.
Yeah,
I hate the
exactly. Oh, I
holidays.
couldn't show up
No,
today.
no,
I
fucking
was at
traffic.
the mall.
And for some reason, it's always an accident.
Sure. I'm sure
Everywhere.
there is. Yeah, if it's
And it
not
always
them,
involves
it's
a
you.
Challenger.
I was in my own accident this time. I got in a car accident.
Shot myself.
Yeah. Fucking A. We'll see you next week. Boom.
Boom.
Boom.